Okay, so let's get going. I know how to get home. I know where I am. What is up, guys? Patrick here for Cars & Cooper. As you can see, I'm now driving my 1989 Classic Mini. So last week I passed my driving test. First time, 3 minors. Pretty happy about that. And what that meant was, of course, I can now drive the Mini. I'd had a month of provisional insurance on this car, so I was driving it with family members to get a feel for it in comparison for the brand new Ford Fiesta that I was driving previously. So now I'm all alone in the car, as you can see. I've got cameras facing forwards, backwards, left and right, and I thought I'd just go for a lovely Sunday drive, although it's a Saturday, and just get a feel for the car. There's lovely country roads, a sunny day. It was slightly wet on the road, so there's a bit of wet patches here and there. Not really a big problem, but yeah, I just thought I'd make a video, an update video, to tell you that I will now be making videos about the car, about me driving the car. I've got some trips planned. I will be going to the Isle of Man for the Manx Grand Prix, which should be good fun. And there's some water, as I was saying. Windshield wipers, that's made things worse. I can't see anything now. Since I last made a video, I can't remember exactly what it was on, but I do know it was all about me fixing the car. So the car is mechanically pretty sound now. I've had a few issues with paint flecks. Hopefully I'll cut in some shots of that as this truck overtakes a cyclist on a corner. But yeah, I just thought I'd give this a drive, stretch its legs, and see what it's all about. So this car's really fun on these country roads. Like I said, it doesn't have a high top speed. I mean, from new I think it does about 92 or something, and I've only ever got it up to around 75, maybe 80, but I don't think the speedo tells the truth. It's got 4 gears, which means that the gearing on this thing, you get up to 4 pretty quickly, so anything from 40, 50 upwards is all in 4th gear, no overdrive. It's really good fun. People are right though, it drives just like a go-kart, really grippy on the roads. Small tyres, but I don't think that makes too much of an issue. I've just got standard tyres on this, but I know people who you can buy wider wheels and then buy some slicks, and you know, in the sunny weather like this, it gets really good. Pretty happy with the stock car I've got now. No modifications to the engine at all. The only modification I've made inside of this car actually is the steering wheel here, and down there, I don't know if you can see that, I've got some USB card chargers for my phone, because you know, this car might be a classic, but I still need to work out where I'm going using a system like Waze or Google Maps or something. Now, a lot of people said that I'd probably struggle with the non-power steering, but I haven't really ever found an issue. The Ford Fiesta obviously had super easy steering. That was never a problem. However, in this, the steering's never been an issue. I've never felt that I needed power steering. It's got quite a good turning circle, obviously because the car's super small, so that explains that. But yeah, steering's never been an issue. I can steer into corners, I've got the feel for it now. There is a bit of a pull to the left that needs to be changed. I believe it's something to do with the suspension. If I let go of the steering wheel now, it will continue to, you know, pull left round short corners. That truck has made an absolute mess there. Following a massive lorry. Oh, I've missed the gears. I'm behind a massive lorry, which isn't ideal for these kind of roads. There's no way I'm going to be able to overtake him. I don't think I've got the speed to overtake him either. But yeah, so driving this car, lots of fun. I haven't done too many miles yet, maybe over 100. Just about. I've only filled it up twice since I bought it, mainly because I wasn't driving it, but it's very fuel efficient. That's about 40 miles to the gallon, about 200 miles on a tank. That's if you bootle around. It'll probably drop a little bit lower. But overall, I'm really pleased with it. Like I said, my next project, I think, after doing these trips, or whilst doing these trips, before them, I'm not sure yet, is to sort out the exterior, sort out the aesthetics of the car, the paintwork and such, because it's this truck stopping. Still got to get used to those gears. Second gear is a difficult one. I'm sure any Mini driver will know, or maybe it's just me. I have only been driving for a week and a half now. That's the other thing as well. I don't drive for work at all. Like, I don't drive to work. I work in central London. I don't really need to use the car anything but enjoyable driving. Let's drop it down again to get up that hill. Yeah, so I only use the car for, you know, kind of Sunday drive style stuff. Maybe going to see friends. I'm rarely going to use it for work. Maybe once or twice when I go to events or meetings outside of London. Apart from that, I always get the train in. It's a really I won't be putting huge miles on it or using it every day. We had a few problems with it starting up before. Every now and again it just wouldn't start, and that was a battery issue. I think one side left the lights on or something and the battery had died down, so that's now been fixed. We're back up to 30 up here, which is a shame. I've got to remember how to get back here. Right now I don't have any phone signal, so I don't know how to get back. I could have kind of just drove out to the middle of nowhere, but that's what this kind of car is all about. Just having a good time, having a bit of fun, all within the legal limits as well. Is the person going to get around doing time? Yeah. So I spend a lot of time in super fast cars, and they are really good fun. I mean, they're the best thing you could possibly buy, but really for me, this is all I need right now. It's perfect. It does get up to speed. That's one of the things I thought this car wouldn't be able to do. Obviously, its 0 to 60 time is, I don't know, like half an hour or something ridiculous. No, it's more like 20 seconds or so. But it's not a slow car. It's got pretty good acceleration when you're in the right gear. When I'm in fourth now, doing 40 miles an hour, and it can easily pull up to 50 pretty quickly. So that isn't really an issue. I've taken it on the motorway. I've already taken it on the motorway once to the M25. Surprisingly enough, lots of traffic on the M25. But the car itself is great. It can sit at higher speeds than I expected. I'd kind of only ever done 40 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour or so before. And then I was doing 70, 75, and that's where I found out I could probably do nearer 80 if I wanted to push it. But you don't really need to push this kind of car. Sit in the left lane, do 60, 65 miles an hour, overtake trucks when you need to. It's very capable, which is obviously all you really need. But then when you get onto roads like this, the twisty, turny roads, you've got some good grip. Front wheel drive isn't really an issue in this thing. All the weight's in the front. It hasn't pulled out on me yet, the back end at all. So very happy. Visibility as well. Visibility is great in this thing. I don't have any blind spots. I look in the mirrors, I see a car. I look in the corner where the back windows are, back quarter windows, no problem. I can see absolutely everything, which is really ideal. It gives me a lot of confidence, especially when, like I said, I was on the motorways, pulling out past people. Seating position in this car is a little strange. Like I said, I've been in a few sports cars. There's someone overtaking. Clearly 50 miles an hour isn't good enough for him. Yeah, so I've been in a few sports cars, and the seating position in this car is very upright, very squat, but that's just kind of how the car is. It isn't really a problem. The seats are very comfortable. From the few hours of driving I've had, I've never had any comfort issues. It's more just a difference between the other kind of cars that I'm used to sitting in or not driving. The only other car I've ever driven is a Ford Fiesta, so don't get me wrong, I'm not experienced in this field, but it is interesting to feel the differences. Definitely lower to the ground, but at the same time sitting up, which is the middle ground between a sports car and your classic Fiestas or anything of the like. Windshield is dirty. That truck has ruined my windshield. There we go, nailed first gear that time. Definitely one of the biggest issues I have is with first gear. That is one thing about this car. It is very noisy, but then again, what do you expect? It is a classic car. It has a loud, small engine in it. It loves the rev a lot, and there's not much insulation. Like, this is just single pane windows. This is bodywork on the edge here. This isn't paneling that comes on the inside with insulation in between. It's very bare bones, but I think that's one of the best bits about it. It's very simple. I'm learning a lot about the car. I didn't know too much about cars prior to this. So it's a great learning curve. I get to know a lot about the car, learn about how it works, all the basic mechanical things about the car, even basic electrical stuff. I mean, the most advanced electrical system in this car is probably the radio. Someone's replaced the radio at some point, and now it's got Bluetooth, hands-free. It's brilliant. It's really useful for what I need. It's the only mod con really I would see in a car being a requirement in this day and age. Like I said, for travelling around, talking to people on the phone, listening to music, etc. So that's really good. So yeah, I thought I'd just do this quick update video, explain a little bit more about what's going on with me and the car and everything, and give you guys a bit of an update. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe. Like I said, many more adventures to come with my car and potentially with other people's cars as well. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but yeah, lots of cool things could be happening. So stick around, like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next, and I'll see if I can make it happen.
Blizzard.